Hey, thanks for sticking around. Excuse me. This is Kevin Fear, President and CEO of Mattress Express, a chain of luxury bedding stores. And it's our final segment for this show, and it's a show about sleep. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you stuck around, thanks for sticking around. Again, to learn more, you can go to mattressexpressny.com. You can reach any of our stores during business hours at 1-800-NEW-BEDS. All stores are open 7 days a week. You can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. And you can just stop in any store. There's no appointment necessary. Now, I say this all the time, and you'll find me repeating myself because it's just so important. And they say repetition is the key to learning sometimes. Sleep affects everything we do in life, everything. It affects your health dramatically. I'm going to go into that a little bit in this segment. It affects how you drive. It affects your mental acuity. It affects your relationships. It affects your sexual performance. There, I got your attention, didn't I? We could go on and on and on. It's important. And there's so many different ways that people's sleep is affected. And one of them, of course, is having the right sleep system. And you notice I don't say mattress because a mattress is just a piece of the puzzle. You've got to have the proper foundation or adjustable base that's got, you want to have the right height so it's easy to get in and out. You got to have the right mattress. And we have all the technologies under one roof at Mattress Express. You've got the Purple Grid, you've got air adjustable, you've got hybrids, you've got different types of foams, you've got traditional luxury mattresses, you've got Tempur-Pedic, you've got Purple Grid, if I didn't say that, you've got Puffy Hybrid, we've got them all. No one else in New York State has all the brands that we have under one roof. You could drive from store to store to store and try these, or you could just come to my store and try them all. And what's important about finding out what type of technology you like, what's equally important is finding out what type of technology you don't like. Some people will jump on a memory foam mattress and go, oh no, this isn't for me. Well, that's important to know, isn't it? You might jump on the Purple Grid and say, oh, I don't like this. Or you might say, wow, this is the greatest thing I've ever felt. But it's important, right? You got to know what you like and not like, and you can do it all in our store. And with our 30-day price guarantee, you've got nothing to worry about. If you buy a mattress from us and you find the same mattress available at another store within 20 miles of our store, within 30 days, we refund the difference. Or if it's one of the online companies and it goes on sale within 30 days and you come in and tell us, you get refunded the difference. Get it? So there's no risk. And many of our mattresses come with a 30-day sleep guarantee. Not all, but many of them. So you get it home, and I would say the majority of them. You get home, and, we try to find the right match for you. But if you're sleeping at home, we ask you to give it 14 nights. Because, one of the beds I switch beds from time to time, and I bought a 14-inch memory foam mattress. And the first 8 or 10 days, I woke up sore. And I said, boy, maybe this isn't the one for me. Then all of a sudden, one night, my body adjusted. And I loved that mattress. I had it for several years before I tried something different. So it takes time for your body to adjust. You're laying on the thing for 8 hours. Your body's had 8 years of a different mattress. Your body has to adjust. But after those 15 days, if you still say, hey, this mattress isn't for me, you can come in and pick one out for equal and greater value, under our conditions of our sleep guarantee. So you're covered. You're covered. That's why so many people shop with us and drive in from all over the state, Binghamton, Ithaca, all the way up to Messina, Malone, Saranac Lake, Victor, New York, out towards Amsterdam, every direction they come in. So come on in, give us a try. Today, we're going to talk about an article. It's on health.com, 11 benefits of sleep. And you may hear some of the things I've said before, but it's important. And I haven't read this article yet, so I'm going to read it with you, which is I'm not going to read it verbatim, but I'm going to skim it through and give you the high points. And like I've said many times, brace yourself. If you haven't heard this before, you may be quite surprised. If you're driving, grasp the wheel tightly and focus on the road. If you're at home, you may want to sit down. I am not a medical doctor. I know that's shocking to many of you, but I am not a medical doctor. So anything I tell you is just my opinion and experience in betting. talk to your physician before you can take any drastic moves. But this is an article on health.com, and it's the 11 benefits of sleep. And it says, first, you can see an improvement in your memory. And it says your mind is surprisingly busy while you sleep. During sleep, you can strengthen your memory or practice skills learned while you were awake. It's a process called consolidation. It's kind of interesting, right? The potential to live longer comes with better sleep. Too much or too little sleep can be associated with a shorter lifespan. This is because of sleep's relationship to the rest of the body's processes. So you're healing when you're asleep. Your body is recovering. If you're an athlete, serious athletes and serious people that are serious about working on their body, get the proper mattress and get a proper night's sleep because your body is recovering and regenerating while you sleep. All right. Another benefit of sleep is inflammation levels may decrease. Inflammation is linked to heart disease, stroke, diabetes, arthritis, and premature aging. People who get less sleep, 6 or fewer hours a night, have higher blood levels of inflammatory proteins than those who get more. Well, that's important, right? That's a benefit of a good night's sleep. It says you might get some help with your creativity. Get a good night's sleep before getting on the easel and paintbrushes or the pen and paper. In addition to consolidating memories or making them stronger, your brain appears to reorganize and restructure them, which may result in more creativity as well. Getting enough sleep can help with your physical activity, especially for athletes. Here we go. I just talked about athletes. If you're an athlete, sleep can improve your performance. In a June 2021 healthcare review, researchers investigated the links between sleep, athletic performance, match performance, train load, and injuries for soccer players. For some of the studies they reviewed, they found that poor sleep quality could negatively affect the athletic performance and the risk of injuries, while increased sleep could have a positive effect on stress, fatigue, and mood. It's important, right? See why getting a good night's sleep is so important to your life. Sleep can improve school performance. So important. One of my pet peeves is when people come in and want the cheapest possible mattress they can buy for their child. You're doing them a disservice. Their body is growing and forming. Their mind is growing and forming. You don't have to spend $1 million, but buy them a decent mattress for the love of God. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention stated that grade-age students could have poor academic performance when they don't get the sleep they need. Your children will be able to focus better. A lack of sleep can result in ADHD-like symptoms in kids. The Sleep Foundation noted that children could switch from grumpiness to hyperactivity when they haven't had enough sleep. Healthier weights come with sufficient sleep. If you're trying to lose weight, get an adequate amount of sleep can help. Stress may be lower. Stress and problems with sleep are connected, and their relationship is bidirectional, according to a May 2021 Annals of Behavior Medicine article. These are all benefits of getting a good night's sleep. You'll be less prone to having an accident. In December 2018 BMC Medicine study, the researchers indicated a simple connection between sleep deficiency and motor vehicle crashes. Being sleepy increased the risk for those crashes. See what I mean? You may be able to improve your mood. A lack of sleep can contribute to depression. So getting a good night's sleep affects every part of your life. If you're waking up not rested, if you're waking up sore, if your bed is worn out and you know it, if you don't get into bed and feel completely relaxed and comfortable in about 3 or 4 minutes, it could be that you need a new mattress and you need a new sleep system. It's not just the mattress, it's the sheets, it's the pillow, could be an adjustable base. I sleep with my head slightly elevated, 3 or 4 inches, makes a world of difference, easier to breathe, takes pressure off my back. I am much more comfortable. When my wife makes the bed and puts the bed flat, I jump in it and it's very uncomfortable to me because I've become so accustomed to sleeping with the head elevated. Stop in any one of my stores, Mattress Express, no appointment necessary. We're running out of time in this show. God willing, we'll be back at it next week. You can get more information at mattressexpressny.com. You can apply for credit at our 15-second Express credit app on our website. You can chat with our staff live or call 1-800-NEW-BEDS during business hours. Thanks for joining us today. We'll be back at it next week.